Huh. I don't see anything.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh?
There
Everybody
goes
knows
Larry
that.
again.
Whoa, what are you guys doing? You suck.
We just want to rock.
Welcome to Babble Buddies Northwest.
Larry, did we just find Bigfoot?
We are your hosts, Babble Buddies Northwest. She is ShanzDev.
Maybe that's it. I want my can see.
And he is Larry King Jr.
The town, nobody knew what to call it. There's a lot of tulips here. Hump these tulips. Did you say hump these tulips? Welcome to our show where we'll be all of the things exciting, informative, foolish, and
Incomprehensible. Join us as we journey together through the Babble Buddies Northwest podcast, broadcasting to you from the This Is It video production studio. Hello, Babble Buddies Northwest community.
oh, episode.
Wow.
BAM! What? All you knew was happening. I'm not even a Seahawks fan, but I like the number 12. We're back in the game.
Easy on the flag.
Oh, I didn't mean
man.
it. You're right. I didn't mean that, Gino. No, Sherm, I was joking.
That's Mr. Smith.
That's Mr. Smith. Listen.
Oh,
That's Mr.
Larry, no.
so
No,
that
is
disrespectful?
anti.
Is that disrespectful?
That
No, but episode 12. I mean, I'm a Giants fan. We didn't even win 12 games. It doesn't matter. But episode 12.
Let's go, Seahawks. Let's go.
I've lost the show now.
we have a new coach.
We do have a new
We
coach.
do.
I'm now a Seahawks fan. Secondary. It's not my primal. Was it primal? Is it primal? What's your first? Premier?
Primary.
Premier?
Primal.
Premier? Primal.
No.
Primal
And
instincts.
wouldn't it be primo?
No.
No, that's primal.
Primal.
Primal instinct.
Primilius? Primicatis.
Your instinct.
Whatever the heck number one is.
Your primal.
It's not my number one
Your
team
primal.
or primary team. It's my secondary team.
Okay.
Is what I was going with.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm a Seahawks fan secondary.
You're a secondary 12.
Second. Would that make me a 24? I don't know. Oh! That'd be Marshawn.
Yeah!
You know what I'm doing. I'm going to jump in there and do some things as I score a touchdown. We're not going to talk about what he did, but he grabbed
And
some
you know
things.
what Marshall say? Got it. Was next.
Yes, that's got it. What's next?
Got it.
That's
was
my
next.
guy. I love me some. He's so authentic. He's so
Oh,
authentic.
he's amazing.
He's who he is. I love me some Marshawn Lynch. If you want to get on Babble Buddies, come on over here.
Come
You see how fun
on.
we are? We have fun, baby.
Have you seen the Kraken commercial he does where he's just like, oh, that's the take. Keep that one in.
Yeah.
he's directing and producing and cutting his own shots right there and then.
Marshawn's a hero. I love Marshawn. I do. He played in Buffalo for a few, and I'm from the upstate New York area.
Yeah. And then
We didn't appreciate him like you guys appreciate him here.
I know.
We didn't. Buffalo fans didn't like Marshawn.
We are Marshawn territory.
You are Marshawn territory.
We embrace that man.
We might break somebody's neck for Marshawn.
I
Here.
know,
Yeah,
we-
we will. Marshawn can do no wrong here.
No.
Protect your chicken.
You mental zanga chickens.
I love
That's
when he
right.
said that. He's like, you young boys, protect your chicken. I'm like, protect it. You heard Marshawn. Protect the dang chicken. You heard the man.
Well,
protect the
Marshawn
chicken.
said.
Well, if Marshawn said it, I need to protect it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
Cluck,
Does
cluck,
it mean
cluck.
on Thanksgiving? No, that's turkey. You're safe on Thanksgiving. It's Turkey Day.
Well, you know who's another little persnickety kind of
I
persnickety
like it,
fun little primal
Primal. Yes.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Oh, yes. That is my favorite groundhog. And the only one I know
You
about.
know he was a groundhog.
I do know him, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Babble
That's the
Buddy.
only thing I know about him.
Critter facts for the win.
Critter facts for the
Didn't
win.
they? Hey guys, didn't they have one from like Staten Island or something?
They had one?
where it was
Staten
like
Island Phil?
Staten
Was it Staten Island
Mel?
Joe?
Staten
was a
Island
rodent.
Mel or
It's
something.
a rodent.
That is a rodent from Staten Island. Staten Island doesn't have anything but rodents. We're joking, Staten Island. I don't know
we
anything
love
about
you,
that.
Staten
We love
Island.
you.
Thank you to all of our subscribers from Staten Island. We love you.
We love you. It's jokes.
Hey, Larry, did you know
Yes.
that the groundhogs are the largest species in the what family?
Phil family? I don't know.
The Phil family.
The Phil family.
Squirrel family.
No way. That's a
You know,
squirrel?
The little.
Wait a minute. They're in the squirrel family?
Yeah, the squirrel.
I've never known that. Ever. Like,
Yeah.
he But he's
You got to do their little hands.
Oh, what is he doing? Like throwing dirt?
Don't you love to watch squirrels eat?
No!
They hold them with their little hands.
That's weird! Look at here, squirrel. Yeah, I like the way you're getting all on that nut.
Oh, they just use their little hands. It's so cute.
Producer Marc got it.
He got it.
Shan trying to skip over it, but she got it.
I love the way they handle their nuts.
This is the way they hold the nuts. Look at my nuts. The way I handle it.
If you want some good window viewing, watch a squirrel handle his nuts.
It's perfect at it. Done this for years. He's a nut handler.
All right, move on. Move
know.
on. Move on.
We're talking about.
All right.
We talking about macadamia. Macadamia
Okay, all right.
nuts.
Okay,
Producer Marc.
Mr. Luau. Okay, other names for groundhogs include woodchucks
Oh, woodchuck. If you could chuck wood and the woodchuck something is something good.
and a whistle pig.
A whistle pig. That's a name.
Or a land beaver.
What about an ocean beaver? I want to be an ocean beaver. I can't be an ocean beaver and be a
Hey,
groundhog.
hey, you guys. We here in
What if I like my beavers wet?
in Washington, we have a mountain beaver.
A mountain beaver. Does that mean that beaver is hairy?
The groundhogs, no, with their
The
hairiness.
beaver had heartburn. He had heartburn. That's all it is. The mom had heartburn.
Follicles. It's the
follicle.
follicles.
Come on, stop thinking.
And I coming from Central Washington, we called them rock chucks.
Rock chucks.
Rock chucks.
Because you chuck rocks at them? What type of inhumane stuff is this?
You are gonna get in
Should I call
trouble.
Peter?
No, they
Peter's
lived-
coming
they-
after you, rock
Oh, wow.
chucker.
Rock chuckers?
They lived in the rocks.
Did they? I thought they were for ground. Wasn't it groundhogs?
Well,
I'm not confused.
If I am not mistaken, I believe groundhogs are skilled climbers and
Yes.
swimmers.
And swimmers.
Can you imagine that?
Why are they doing this? What are you swimming for? Nuts.
Must get my nuts.
Oh my goodness. This day's gonna be on repeat.
Lost Shans. Shans is down.
Hands down. Because she's looking for nuts.
Must get
My nuts.
Oh my god. You think he added chew to that, Producer Marc?
We're putting in the chew sound.
must get my nuts.
Chewed. Oh my goodness.
But they
My
do.
ribs hurt.
No,
My ribs hurt.
that's okay because I got something for that.
I hope
They-
it's not nuts.
Those groundhogs' burrows are so complex.
Yes.
They each have their own bathroom chamber.
Kevin, that's my bathroom.
Yes.
Keep on chewing.
They have a personal bathroom chamber in
Really?
their burrow. Yes. So he's like, can't. That's Larry's space.
Who went down there? Who was the guy that was like, I
Can't.
better find out what's in
I
this
gotta
burrow?
go so
I bet
bad.
I need to figure out
Can't.
what's down here.
Producer
They're not
Marc's
gonna be
in
chewing
there.
their way through here without me knowing what's down there. What was the guy? Who was the guy? Who was the guy that was like,
It was Phil.
Phil, Phil made a map. Guys, here it is. You have the underground barrel. I'm giving you everything.
He's got it. It's
Or
the
burrow.
it's the personal bathroom chamber in their burrows.
Does anybody have a gold bathroom
Do
down
you
there?
wonder why the farmers' almanacs apparently consult Punxsutawney Phil? If you were smart
I
enough
see that.
to
You're
build
smart
your
enough.
own bathroom chamber, you can tell me how to plant my crops.
Hey, look at you, ocean beaver.
Must get
My nuts. Chew. My goodness. So Groundhog's Day, right? Anything other than nuts about it? I don't know.
I think we've covered it all here on
It's
your
all
Babble
nutty
Buddies
here.
Northwest video podcast.
Yeah, that's just
Must get
my nuts. Chewed. I've lost it already. It's been
Well,
35 seconds.
You know what? If you can find it, we can also maybe find Flaco. Do you
Oh.
know who Flaco is?
Joe Flacco.
Oh.
He was a Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl cornerback that took Cleveland almost to the playoffs this year.
Well, Joe.
Not Joe Flacco?
Joe, you're out, man.
Joe, yeah, he definitely was out. He didn't make the playoffs. He's out.
That's Flaco.
Oh, that's Flacco. He threw sometimes like
What
a Flacco.
did I say? Flaco?
I thought it was Flacco. Is it not Flacco?
I think it's Flaco.
Well, this is Joe. Definitely Joe Flacco.
Nope.
Flaco.
It's Flacco? What a Flacco?
Producer Mark, are you talking about the story or the football player?
Both.
The football player.
It's
And what is-
Joe Flaco.
Joe Flacco.
Flaco.
Flacco.
We're not talking about Flacos, or we're talking about Flacos.
No, we're talking about Flaco, but
That-
not Joe.
Well, what cup of Joe will I have then? Joe knows
No.
Flacos.
We were talking about Flaco. He's the male owl that escaped the Central Park Zoo.
Wait, freedom! Freedom! Oh, freedom! How did he get out? What? Did he have a key?
Well, let me tell.
I need to know the
Funny.
story behind this.
Yeah, well, one.
Was it Madagascar?
It was not.
Was it lion?
One or more vandals
Oh, vandals. Is that what you call them, crows?
assisted in the escape of Flaco.
Flaco has a fan club?
Yeah, he's got a.
We're gonna get you out of here, Flaco.
You
We're
bet
gonna get
he
you out of
does.
here,
Yeah,
buddy.
about a year ago, February.
Okay. Oh,
2020.
February's a great month.
Yeah.
Not
So
none say why,
it's the month of
someone's birthday.
Flaco.
It's the month of Flaco.
Woo,
Flaco
woo,
flew away.
It's the Flaco month, baby.
So Flaco had some fans.
He had some fans. They released him from the zoo.
No way.
They cut into his little mesh thing, and he flew
That
out.
was just mesh?
It was
Oh, so they had, you're going to have an X-Acto knife. I got you, Flaco. Don't worry, buddy.
It was stainless steel mesh.
Okay, I didn't know.
It's not like underwear.
Well, hey, then you can put those on the back of your truck and let them know that.
Follow the safety regulations,
Safety regulations.
people.
You
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. So they cut a hole in the stainless steel mesh that enclosed Flaco.
Was it like an F sign for Batman? He said, Flaco's out. Or was it like Zorro, but in F? I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hear the story. I'm intrigued.
So of course when they discovered Flaco was missing,
The next morning.
Flaco has flown the coop.
Literally. F for flown the
And then,
coop.
imagine when they show up and the zookeeper's just like, well, this slice wasn't here yesterday.
Exactly. He's like, who put an F in here? Holy Flaco.
Flaco. Oh no, my Flaco.
Oh, Flaco.
So Flaco flew the coop,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted to catch him. They were concerned he wouldn't be able to fly. He'd been in captivity for so long.
No, if you didn't see him on the floor, he flew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't see him bouncing around.
He made his
flew.
way out.
He know what he was doing. Them wings were ready.
So Flaco flew.
Yeah.
He made his way out. And he loves Central Park.
Did he get ice cream?
He
I heard about these Coney Island dogs.
he's feasting on rodents.
Oh, is he feasting?
He's able to fly.
Flaco the feaster.
He's been spotted on the upper. What is it? What do they call it over there? East side, west side.
Upper
They
West
both-
Side.
Oh, Upper West Side.
He's been spotted Upper West Side.
Wait, how do they know that's Flaco?
Well, because we have bird watchers.
That's Flaco. We're not gonna tell you where he's
A
at.
petition got started to stop the zoo from trying to capture him.
Stop! Yeah, don't leave Flaco alone. He got out freely.
Yes.
It was fair with some assistance.
The vandals have never been caught.
Yeah.
So so Flaco, they don't try to catch him now.
You
He
shouldn't.
is living.
Let
he
Flaco
flies.
live his best life.
He is living his best life
Let
in Central
Flaco
Park,
live.
where he hunts and gathers and feasts
Oh, he's
and
a
flies.
hunter-gatherer, huh?
Hunter, gatherer, feasts, and
And
flies.
fly. Look at you, Flaco.
He is Flaco. Go Flaco.
Go Flaco.
He is not going to be people can watch him.
Yeah.
And they film him. They see him. They bird watch him.
Do you see the fascination? I'm using all F words here.
Yeah.
That we have with Flaco. Imagine if a real criminal did that. Come on, Chuck! Chuck, you got it, baby. Leave Chuck alone. I know he escaped prison, but let Chuck live.
Here we got us a runner.
Chuck made it out. They be like, tase Chuck. Shoot Chuck in the back. Chuck shouldn't be out here at Wendy's. Oh, you want
Meanwhile,
a big
Flaco's
bacon
out there
classic?
flying over Chuck. going,
Exactly. Flaco's dropping things on Chuck. But I love that, though. But let Flaco free. He's never been in captivity anyway.
Yeah, no, it's the 1 year anniversary. Go Flaco.
Oh, he's been flying freely for 1
He's
year?
been flying freely for 1 year.
He's telling stories.
Yeah,
He's
he
up there
is.
with eagles. Let me holler at you. Hey, come here. Let me holler at you real
Yeah.
quick. You know, I escaped prison.
Yeah.
You know, I did this.
The
I'm
rodent
Flaco.
population is going down
Well,
because
they need that
Flaco
in-
is feeding himself.
Let Flaco feast, and that's okay. But that is awesome. I didn't know 1 year. That is cool. Can
Yeah.
we get, like, Flaco t-shirts?
We probably should.
We should probably have Flaco t-shirts.
Can you BBNW Flaco?
That's it.
BBNW says FF free Flaco.
Free Flaco. He's already free.
No.
Let Flaco fly.
Fly Flaco.
Fly, Flaco, fly.
Oh, fly.
Yeah.
We gotta watch how we say that.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's a fly Flaco. There's a
Fly.
lot happening there.
Not triple F's. Fly, Flaco, fly.
Fly Flaco.
Flaco, fly.
You
Fly,
gotta
Flaco,
watch
fly.
your mouth. Babble Buddies community, watch your mouth when you say fly Flaco.
No, we're not saying anything crazy. Just fly, Flaco, fly.
Fly Flaco.
We love you, Flaco.
Go
I love
Flaco.
that. 1 year anniversary. Escaping prison. In captivity, baby.
Go Flaco.
Look, Flaco wrote a book in the 13 months in captivity.
I know. He's like, I'm going to need my glasses.
Yeah, well, Flaco's free now.
He's free
Think
now.
about that.
So when he's peeping in those windows and all those high rises, he's like,
Flaco looking for food. That might be a little creepy. Flaco, what you doing over here? Looking for little
just
rodents.
looking.
Flaco, why you hovering? Don't mind me.
Don't
I'm just
mind me.
Flacoing.
Keeping Flaco free.
I'm making Flaco does what Flaco do, baby. You be like, Flaco, this is weird. I need you to go back in that captivity. I don't like you at my window at all night. Just looking for something Flaco likes.
Keep it funky, Flaco.
Well,
Keep
it's pretty funky if you're hovering over your damn window. I'm about to close these curtains because I don't like this Flaco.
You're scaring the
He
small
said,
children.
nobody put a Flaco in the dark.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. Flaco did that to me.
Go, Flaco, go.
Go, Flaco, go.
But February, not only is it the 1 year anniversary of Flaco, it also starts one of the major
Birthday months. Yeah.
Well, yes. Well,
We'll talk about that, baby.
Larry is going to have a birthday on February 9th. Whiskin'Dad in the house.
Yeah. Gonna be 27.
27
That's
plus.
what number I'm taking.
Yes. So February, not only is it Larry's birthday month,
Birth month.
but it is also the start of the huge commercial shopping frenzy for Valentine's Day.
I never get like this. They started this January 16th. Valentine's Day. I never understood Valentine's Day, right? I think Hallmark made that all up.
Hallmark, the flowers, the
Everybody.
chocolate,
Everything is
yes,
overpriced
yes.
to tell someone
Yep.
that you loved them yesterday. Now I gotta spend $7,000 to tell you I love you today, right?
Yes.
I never understood Valentine's Day. I don't get it, right? If you had a woman or a man, you know what, and you didn't get them anything and they still loved you, have a keeper. But if they made a big fuss about Valentine's Day, drop them like a heartbeat.
You
Because
have
it's disgusting.
to deliver me flowers.
Yeah.
You have to do this. You have to
And
do
the flowers
that.
aren't even regular price. They
No.
now cost 2 legs and an arm.
It is.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Love is
The
24/7,
Piper.
365. Love who you with. Love the one you with.
Yeah, not on Valentine's Day
Yeah.
only. It's just weird.
Yeah, so
It's overpriced Valentine's Day.
It is. Yeah.
I don't blame you, Hallmark.
Yeah, I was
I mean, if you want
know,
to, I'm just saying that. But if you want to put me on a TV show, I love Hallmark.
he is.
I'm gonna
He's
do a
our
Hallmark movie.
guy.
I'm
He'll
joking.
Be like, can't come to the studio, finishing up my Hallmark.
Finish up my Hallmark movie. We already know it. Big town.
But-
Wait, big city guy moved to small town. I was a lawyer in New York. I was something in New York, a book writer, something. It's always the same kind of plot.
Can't you be like George from Seinfeld? And he always wanted to be an architect.
Architect from New York. Moved to small, somewhatville Christmas.
There's always a bill.
There's
always a bill.
Somewhat smallville Christmas.
Okay.
Right? I fell in love with the same high school person I knew 35 years ago. But she's never changed. Looked the same.
And that's
Scene.
the last 7 Hallmark movies that have
Or
aired.
94.
Yeah.
The
So,
last 94.
but when you go to the grocery store, are you a habitual, like, do you
Not
have
habitually
it?
lie.
Do you for grocery shopping?
Yes.
I have to ask. There
Okay.
are certain people that make the lists. They
Yes.
go on a certain day. They go
Yeah.
in a certain way. Are you a rogue shopper or
I am a
are
rogue
you a
shopper.
list shopper?
No, I'm aisle to aisle until I see what I need.
Aisle to aisle. Okay.
Aisle to aisle. I just go up and
now,
down aisles.
in those aisles, okay, what if you meet someone and you have a little babble? Not that kind of
Be like,
meet
hey,
there.
girl,
You're just like,
see you like walnuts too.
Bow.
Like my little squirrel.
Doing my grocery shopping, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you like tangerines, huh?
Oh. Have you seen the tangerines?
But listen, I
How
think that's
you
more
hold
fit.
those nuts?
Yeah. Oh, look how you hold it. Did you put
Let me
them in
see you
both
hold
cheeks?
those nuts. Both cheeks.
But that's
So-
the thing.
But
I-
it is. That's the thing. Like you're going along, and all of a sudden you bump into someone. You have this kind of awkward babble moment, and then you go. But then all of a sudden, they're on the next aisle, and
Yeah.
the next aisle, and that.
that's when they stalkering you.
Yeah. So what do? Are you one of the people that continues and oh me again, or do you turn the cart and go the other way?
It kind of depends, right? If they like, oh, hey, I see we both like cereal. Most of America like cereal, sir.
And nuts.
And nuts. As I swim in for them. But yeah, but I think It's more men. You wouldn't see like women doing that, right? Women won't find it. It's more men. I also like syrup on my pancakes. We have so much in common. Yeah, creeper, leave me alone. This is human things. You drink water as well. I like to stay hydrated. Yeah, I think it's more men. But in that moment, if I was a female, I would hit him with the cart. Pah, sir! You said take a kneecap
3, 2, 1, go!
I mean, and you're like a cart aficionado. You actually stole in the cart from an entire grocery store.
I asked for permission.
And took it like at least 2 miles down the road.
I asked for permission and I took it
And
back.
you took it back. That's just true. You did take it back.
And I did let the nice cashier know that I
Yes.
did return the cart.
But I would, in that moment, I wouldn't turn. I would just hit him with the cart.
Like,
Pow!
the one little
Kneecaps.
quick, like, hey, haha, oh, that's so funny. And then you walk on and then boom, you see them again and
Every
again.
hour.
And then
I
if
see
you
we
try
both
to
play with
avoid-
card.
Right, and then you avoid them all the way through the store.
Yeah, that makes it
And then
awkward.
you end up at the same checkout together.
No, you didn't. That was planned. You didn't end up at the same checkout. Is she on checkout number 7? So am I. Because I'm checking her out. Yeah. No, you hit him with the cart. Pow! Kneecaps only. Take him out. That's okay. It's okay to take someone kneecaps out at that moment because that person is a stalker. We don't know if we Ted Bundy or not. I don't know if you're trying to Bundy me. You know what I mean? I got pow. You could be Bundy or Cosby in me. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. So take him out with the cart. Yeah, kneecaps.
Well, that is true. Being from the Pacific Northwest, Ted Bundy is one of the first
It-
freakazoids that we think of.
Yeah, and Ted was, Ted looked like a normal person.
Normal.
Yeah, and Ted would eat you.
Cuckoo.
Not like that way, but like physically. He'd take an arm off.
Yeah.
Gnaw at it.
So, yeah, it's all fun, but there's...
Until you...
The grocery store is definitely an interesting place, but you also find new things.
You can, like, I always thought it was weird that, like, my favorite grocery store would have, like, home good items down certain aisle, right? You like, I didn't know y'all had blankets?
You're so right about the home goods in the grocery store.
Yes.
In the 90s, a buddy of mine moved to Las Vegas for
Yeah.
a job.
Okay.
And this was back, before texting and all that and everything,
Yes,
right?
was it,
So I get a phone call, and
It's a
he's
stool
so
pigeon.
proud. He's like, you won't believe it, man. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
do tell. And it's just like, I just furnished my entire apartment by shopping at Albertsons.
See what I'm saying?
He got everything. He got his
They got
dinette
everything.
set.
It's
He
like,
got
I didn't know y'all had fireplaces.
everything except for his futon.
Except for groceries.
Yeah. He got his drinkware. He got the dinette. He got all the linens.
I'm telling you.
everything. I'm like, that's awesome. Where?
Albertsons. See what I'm saying? At a grocery store. Either I came for grapes and I done brought 2 couches. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Larry,
I can't even fit this in my car. Y'all deliver? Do y'all deliver? Meet me at the...
it's Vegas, man. We shop at Albertsons.
Exactly.
We get our
I'm
home
surprised. I'll
goods.
tell you, casino right there. You're like, and we gonna play Russian roulette for these. Brrr. I can't pay for these. I didn't get the 7s.
I'll put the bananas back, but I'll
Exactly.
take the cereal spoon.
Exactly. But the whole see that? I'll tell you, that's how it happened.
It was quite impressive. It
That
was
is
quite
impressive.
Yeah. So as
why
I was
Walmart came
as
about.
I was bumbling and babbling my way through the grocery store.
Oh, you should be babbling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
After you're getting followed by a stalker who needs floss.
I-
Pow!
grocery cart.
My grocery cart has spikes, sir.
You end up in the chip aisle, which is that's
I like-
always like one of the most populated aisles.
Yeah, well, if it's a chip aisle.
It's the chip
Chip
aisle.
usually have chips, they have candy, they have dip. Queso dip, my faves. One of the two. What I'm saying.
What would you consider the Northwest potato chip?
Oh, that's a really good Sasquatch. Sasquatch chips. Sasquatchians.
Sasquatchians made by
Beavers.
we
Hairy
have
beavers.
to make these chips.
They make them tasty. It's better than the Keebler elves.
Don't the beavers make the dam?
Hmm?
The dams.
Oh, they do make the
Beavers
dams.
make the dams.
They prevent the wetness. Okay.
Damn those beavers.
Damn those beavers. And we're not talking about Justin.
So the Northwest potato chip is
Sasquatchian.
yes, but it's made by the company called Tim's Cascade Chips.
What? Dang, that sounds like a Tim Cascade chips here.
Well,
that sounds like a great text.
It's Tim's
Tim's
Cascade,
Cascade chips.
style potato chips.
Style potato chip. I know you can style a potato chip.
Guess.
Did you use a curling iron,
Guess
Tim?
what town it began in 1986?
Hump tulips. Oh, it was happening. They shaped like tulips. Hump tulips made chips.
No,
Oh, no.
it wasn't No, it's your next favorite town. They had to change their name because
That was Renton, and was it Renton, and they changed their name from I forgot now. Hold on.
no, it used to be called Slaughter,
Oh, Slaughterville, yes.
which is now Auburn.
Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that.
That's okay. So you'll have to look back on previous episodes where we walk Larry
Slaughterville.
through the geography of Slaughter.
Hump tulips. I mean Slaughter.
Slaughter, Washington became Auburn, Washington, where in 1986
They made chips.
Tim Kennedy and his family.
Wait a minute.
In
is he a Kennedy?
wait for it.
Is he a Kennedy?
Well, he claims to be.
Okay.
In
well,
a makeshift.
Come on, Tim.
I love this word. In a makeshift. 15,000 square foot facility in Auburn, Washington, created the Tim's Cascade Chips brand.
Who the heck had 15,000 square foot in 86?
Well, Tim Kennedy had
Tim
it lying
had it.
around, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Did he have it lying around?
potatoes,
Because he was a Kennedy.
Oh!
Mhm.
So they have no longer. I don't even know if they do that anymore. They've sold out to a larger corporation and everything, but it segues back to what Larry said when he said squash chips.
No way. Is it really squash chips? Ah! Sasquatch surprise. I was joking. I didn't even know.
He does love Sasquatch.
I love squash.
Their hashtag is WeAreBNW.
We had a conversation with squash, so this should smell like bourbon and soap.
And it's the mystery flavor.
I
So
don't know
now
about
is
that.
the time. Extra thick and crunchy. Sasquatch surprise.
Oh, extra thick, huh? I don't know if I want to try that.
All right, so I think we need the one. You know who the one is?
Bobblehead? Is that who's the one? Is that the
one.
bob?
Larry. Larry needs to try.
Me?
Wait.
But it's extra thick. I don't know if I'm... Remember, I had root canals.
Come on. Come on.
and
You're
crunchy.
extra thick.
Here we go.
I am extra thick.
I'm breaking the
With
safety
the long
seal.
hose from where?
And-
Thorpe.
Long hoses. We love you, Thorpe.
Okay, so
Washington.
extra thick chips.
Here we go. We're
But
opening.
but it's a surprise. Like, I don't know if it's like sea salt. I
Oh, look at that perfect seam opening. Not a little
Like,
part of it.
So when they say surprise, is it like, does it smell like a cheetah that he manged? I don't like, what is it?
Okay, close your eyes and smell. It's not the first time he's heard that.
Yeah. Stop talking about my past, ShanzDev. There's a lot of things I put in my mouth that I had to smell prior to.
Now that you've taken a whiff,
I took a whiff. I've done that several times.
would you like to take a taste?
I'll take a little dip.
Do you want to bite the extra thick and crunchy,
I
Larry?
prefer to lick it first. And if it tastes good on my tongue, then I'll savor the treat.
All right, put your hand in, baby.
All
put
right,
your
yeah.
hand in.
Start with fingers or fingers. All right. These aren't bad, though. They smell good. They smell Sasquatch surprisey-ish. That's the word somewhere.
Oh, he's crunching.
Uh-oh. I feel fire coming.
Wait, I don't know. We have a silence throughout the studio on Larry.
It's good. Oh, goddamn.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What the hell is that, fire?
Oh, was it really?
What the hell is Sasquatch trying to do to me? He set me ablaze?
Is it really hot?
No, it's not hot. It took me a little bit. Might have been the extra thick
He's
part.
going in. He's
Let me
going
see.
for a
I'm trying
double
to
dip.
I can't get the taste. I don't know if it's like vinegar or...
Have you had that taste in your mouth before, Larry?
It tastes like poop.
A little bit salty. Had a little bit salty taste in there. It doesn't taste like poop. It doesn't taste like poop.
How would you know?
Exactly. Why did you, Marc, when did you taste poop? I'm like, what year was this? 80s? 81?
Well, it's a Yakima thing.
When you said
It must be Yakima.
I've never tasted this before, so I figured it tastes like poop.
But why is it the first thing to go to your mind? Oh, that tastes like poop there. Mm-hmm. I've had that look. You know what it
You
tastes like?
couldn't say, Brussels sprout.
Exactly.
Or,
Well, it's
Anything-
Sasquatch.
as I can see,
Come
he
on,
eat this.
it's Sasquatch. He smells like poop.
No, he didn't. We just talked to Sasquatch. He's clean. He exfoliates.
he picks the bugs off and goes.
Mhm.
He's Squatch.
It's got to be some kind of vinegar or something. Mm-hmm.
Give me one.
Okay, producer Marc's going in.
Take one. Dude, is that like vinegar? It's something, and I can't get the particulars of it.
Yeah, it's the mystery. They don't.
It is the mystery. Is that like
It's
dill pickle?
dill.
It might be dill
dill.
pickle. Is
It's
it dill pickle?
dill. It's dill pickle.
It is
Yeah,
dill pickle.
it's
Yep,
dill.
that's what I thought too. Okay. Notice how we got that at the same time. He says it dill pickle or Sasquatch pickle. Because that is terrible how they set me up with that.
So not only may you find a stalker or whatnot at the grocery store, you will find Tim's
Sasquatch.
Cascade.
Surprise! Look at you, Tim. With your bad self.
He's all retired and taking his Squatch money, and he's
taking a squatch.
he's taking a Squatch. Thank you, Tim's Cascade.
That is really awesome. That's definitely dill pickle. That's so cool. I love Sasquatch. I didn't even know about it. Like it wasn't a thing till I moved here, right? And then I was all aboard. I jumped on
You jumped on the Squatch board.
the Squatch board.
Squatch
I'm all about Squatch board.
You're all hanging 10. Ooh,
Hanging there.
yeah.
Let's go, Squatch. Let's go, Squatch. If
You got
he's
that
free,
surfer music in the background. Yeah.
yeah, the Squatch is a Russ. Squatch are Russ.
Squatch RS.
Mm-hmm.
Squatch is watching over us. He likes us.
I think Squatch is a Babble Buddies fan.
He is about.
You can zoom the show.
Yeah, yeah. So speaking of local,
Okay.
have you ever heard of something called a gooey duck?
Oh! Size matters when it comes to gooey ducks. I know about them.
That is true because the Pacific gooey duck
Mhm.
is a species of a very large,
Long and long.
large,
The head's so big,
Large.
it can't even fit in the shell.
Clown.
Gooey.
Larry, I'm trying to give you knowledge.
Okay, I'm just saying, I know what a gooey duck is. I seen one of them.
Well, okay, it's the large saltwater clam.
Wow.
Long, large, can't keep it in the shell.
Can't keep it in the
don't
shell.
know.
I like all of it. Now, you seen a gooey duck? This is like to predator or to his predator or whatever that feeds on him. It's an easy target.
Well,
He can't even
it
retract.
doesn't- and it kind of goes back to like your popcorn or your hump
Yeah.
tulips or
Oh, there you
whatever.
go.
It's like, who looked at this and said, I should eat that?
Exactly. He said, hey, that's awful big. Should put that in my mouth. That's pretty darn long. I should probably chew on it. Yes, somebody did that first. I don't know who was the person who was the one again. Because if you're seeing a gooey, that doesn't look like a regular clam, right? This thing looks like a dill pickle with a shell. And somebody was like, it's moving too.
It's
Huh?
Let me catch it.
I'm going to try that. Put that right all in my throat. There was a one. And I don't know who that one was. Right, but it's a big business. Apparently, they are like the thing in China. They're considered a delicacy, right? In China, people love these things.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
who he does? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pacific Northwest seafood
Yeah.
is worldwide known.
Worldwide known,
Amazing.
yeah.
So we do have a very special guest today.
We do have a very special guest
We
today.
do. Her name is Miss Melissa.
Yes. From where?
She is from the Geoduck Restaurant and Saloon.
Where size does matter.
Oh.
We're talking about burgers and gooey ducks.
Hello, Melissa.
Hello.
Babble Buddies, do we have a treat for you today? We embark on the journey to the heart of Western Washington, where the gooey duck stands as a beacon of tradition. Let me introduce you to the illustrious gooey duck, a symbol of local lore and culinary adventure. Melissa, as the owner carrying on your mother's legacy, what does it mean to you to keep the gooey duck in the family?
It means a lot. It's been in our family since 1968. And unfortunately, I am the last of the family. Like, I'm the last one there to keep this tradition going.
And with that tradition, how do you balance tradition with innovation and to ensure continued success for the gooey duck?
Well, I just strive every day to try to continue a lot of the traditions and listen to my community. It's more my community. We have a lot of tourists in the summertime, but my community that support me all year round, we try to keep it so they don't, panic.
So, Melissa, I recall there was a very tough time recently, within the last 2 years, I'm going to say, where your septic system had issues and you had to kind of fight to get everything back up and running. You had to GoFundMe. Can you elaborate on what took place?
Yes, our drain field was really old, very old, and it went out when the king tide came in and took out my drain field. So the county kept promising that I could pipe into the park next door, the new sewer system that we all paid for. Well, when it came time to do that, they wanted $550,000. And I owned to the corner of the park. So it was like, you know, who's going to come up with $500,000 right after COVID to do such a thing? So I took out the side parking lot and made that my drain field and got our new septic system up and running. It took about 16 months, and all summer through outhouses and plastic cups for kegs, beer, and it was a nightmare. But we had a lot of support and a lot of just good-hearted people that stuck through it and loved the Geoduck, and they just supported us the whole way through.
And that's what community does. That is amazing.
You built a community.
Yes.
I remember driving through and stopping in, and I was surprised when I saw the honey buckets and all that. And I'd always gone by when I was a kid, but I wasn't allowed to go in because, like you said, it was a tavern, and then now it's changed to restaurants. But I was definitely surprised, and then I was very sad. And that was my first time I interacted with you when you spoke of all the troubles you had came back to the Geoduck to help out, and then a couple weeks turned into where you are now.
I came out to help my mom because she was very sick, and people were calling saying she wasn't opening. So I came to check on her, and she passed away 8 months later. So it was either learn how to run a restaurant for the first time in your life, any business, or board it up and walk away. But I had known a lot of the people there, and the best interest was to keep it going. You know, there wasn't it took about a couple hours to think, okay, well, here's my life now, and this is going to be a big change, and I did it. And it's been, 16 years now, so it's been a long learning curve.
Wow, sweet 16. So you've not only gone through that horrible tragedy, you have found empowerment within yourself, strength. You are a survivor. You're creative. Like side parking lot, you're out of here.
Right.
Amen.
You've done amazing, and I watching all over social media and how the story has unfolded is nothing less than phenomenal.
Oh,
to use Larry's favorite word, phenomenal.
It was pretty scary to, go to bed every night not knowing if you're going to be the family member that after 85 years of business that the door's shut, or, it was very, I had a lot of strength through one of my best friend who works there now, held me up and kept me going and kept telling me, you can do it. No matter what, we're going to do it. And we did it.
A good touch on the community is one of your even recent posts was, I need to move a freezer. Can I get a couple of strong guys over here? Boom. There they showed up. You asked for help and they helped.
Yeah, we just went through another, through this storm. I had a PUD surge through my building, and that was another $50,000 in damages.
There was a recent winter storm and it hit a pole or the lightning or something?
No, a tree fell on the state park was holding the bucket shut so the fuses couldn't drop out the bottom of the bucket, so it surged the building. And it made a big $50,000 chunk of repairs. So that's where the freezer came in at. We had to get a new freezer and some furnace and all sorts of good stuff. So again, another hit, and then I'm just waiting for the hits to stop coming, and then hopefully we can be on our way to success again.
Everything I'm hearing out of all of the tragedies and the challenges that happened, community stepped up.
Community stepped up, and the tragedies became triumphs. Inspiring, showing what you can do, survive as a human.
Yes.
You're just walking down, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 everything's just coming at you. But yeah, you go to sleep, you wonder, how in the heck am I going to do it? And you get out of bed the next morning and you do it. And you're an amazing woman, Melissa.
Thank you so much. I'm still learning every day, and I hope to learn a whole lot more, but in a better light.
Now, while you've taken over the family business and growing up in the business, do you have any funny moments that happened at the Geoduck that still brings a smile to your face? Anything memorable?
I remember like when my mom and I would close down at night and we would lay on the pool table and listen to Bob Seger and just lay there and giggle. And my kids grew up with their grandma and grandpa at the Geoduck, going out on the boat. We used to have a big Geoduck named George. He used to be in the freezer.
George lived in the freezer.
But until the freezer died one day and George unthawed.
Oh,
no. Yeah, he was in there for many years, and when he unthawed, that was the last of that project. So.
I'm sorry, George. Poor George.
George is down. George is down.
George is no longer curious. He's no longer curious. What do you think it would say about its colorful history and the characters who have passed through the doors over the years?
There has been so many people that tour this place and the locals that come in daily. I have seen hands change, or seats, I should say, change to where, somebody sits there every day and if that person isn't there on that day. And then the next day we all start talking like, anybody seen so-and-so? And unfortunately, that's how we find out when people pass on. But there's just so many characters that run through there that make the place so fun.
A quick question: Were you there, or do you recall when Robbie Knievel visited with his film crew? Do you recall that when he had breakfast there?
Yep, Robbie was really he was a good part of the Geoduck. When my dad passed away, he came to the memorial and made my daughter this cross, just sitting there talking. He made her this cross, and she still has it to this day. Aww. Yeah, I was really sad to hear of his passing.
Yeah, that was a hard hit, but that was, I about jumped off the couch because I was watching his series, and when he showed up at the Geoduck, I just started screaming. I'm like, this is awesome! So that's, what a good man, and what a great story to tell.
Yeah, he was an amazing man.
But the Geoduck, Melissa, the Geoduck seems to attract a very diverse crowd, from hunters to celebrities to bikers and tourists. What was the most unexpected group of people that you've seen come just to mingle at the duck?
I'm gonna go with the Frog Hat Men.
Frog Hat Men. I would love to hear this story.
Every year a group of men would come in and they'd all have these frog hats on. And I'm not sure, but I think most of them came from Ireland. It was like this big touring thing that they did every year, like buddies just going on little trips. And so when the Frog Hat Men came in, then we had the Red Hat Ladies. There's groups that make sure that they come to the Geoduck every year. It's a tradition.
If you could switch roles with any of the animal heads adorned on your walls for a day, just for a day, which one would it be and why?
I would probably be the moose.
The moose? Ooh, okay.
The big moose. Just because he's the biggest one on the wall.
Biggest and the baddest, baby!
Where size does matter.
Woo!
At the Geoduck.
At the Geoduck. Can you tell us about any of your favorite creatures, sea life, wildlife, anything? What have you seen there in these 16 years that you've worked with the wildlife in the area?
we have the elk herd that come down from the Dosey-Wallops State Park, and they're tagged and protected herd, so they come out and whenever and play in the water and do their thing. And we have an eagle named Frank.
Yes.
Frank was rescued last summer when he was stuck on shore. He was out there for about 4 hours flapping, and he just couldn't get air anywhere. So I called the Swim Animal Rescue. They came out and got him. His feet were all cut up from fishing lines, so they put him in intensive care. And 2 weeks later, they brought him back out. And now he just swoops down every day. And there's a video of him sitting on the little mushroom stump that we have. And I was out there visiting with him about a week and a half ago. And we have a seagull named George who guards our deck. He's pretty much our little mascot. He's been there 17 years and doesn't allow another seagull on that deck.
Other than Geoduck, what are some of your top dishes that you serve?
Well, our Big Burger Dip was in the Esquire magazine in 2004. So that one we will never get rid of. That one will stay forever. Our deluxe burgers are very popular. They come on a big, monstrous 6-inch bun. We have seafood of like coconut prawns. We have fresh ahi tuna. We have salmon, oysters, clams. We have a lot of seafood out there also. So there's a lot of, there's something for everybody. Our menu, in my opinion, is a little big. But every time I try to take something off, then I get a really upset customer and have to make it for them anyway. So might as well just leave it there.
Well, I just have one more question in regards to Mom and the memory. Have you ever laid down on the pool table at closing and listened to some music just 'cause now?
I have. I miss them both so much. And, every employee I have says that at nighttime they don't like to be there by themselves because there's you can feel it. I think from the old owners from way back in the day, there's people in there and there's little spirits in there that things happen, and we just kind of look at each other like, okay, like when the COVID happened, the minute we were able to open, nobody was near the register, and all of a sudden you heard the register button and the drawer popped out. And I'm like, that's my mom saying, let's get going.
Mom saying, let's get it moving. Let's make it
Put
happen.
the money in that till. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Melissa, we cannot thank you enough. This has been the most uplifting and inspiring moment that watching what you have gone through. We're Geoduck fans forever, and wherever this journey takes you, we know you are going to rock it. You're going to be amazing. And your staff, your community, we can't wait to cruise on over and take a look at that big old menu and enjoy a feast at the Geoduck.
I think I want to see Frank. Frank and George.
Frank.
These are the people I need to see.
Wow. What a story of perseverance.
And just like phenomenal determination.
Oh, amazing.
Geoduck.
Geoduck.
Geoduck Restaurant.
So good. So good. So good. So Larry.
I know when you go to it. I'm ready.
What time is it?
I know it's ShanzDev. Oh, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Is it gooey?
Kind of.
Ooh.
How do clams call their friends?
Telephones?
Shell phones.
Shell phones.
Ba-da-bum.
All right.
Oh no.
I'm ready for my bad dad joke rebuttal.
Oh, rebuttal time for Larry.
There we go. Shanz,
Larry.
what do you call a chip that does tricks?
Because it's tricky.
Oh, I like that. Tricky. What? No, I'm a chip-gician. I'm a chip-gician. That's a knee slapper. Why you slap my knee?
Oh, Larry, ready, set, go. Ba-dum-bum. We want to thank you and you and you. And you know what I say. I say be better at life. Thank you, Babble Buddies Northwest community.
Yeah, go find him a chip-gician. Knee slapper.
Abra, abracadabra.